Hey everyone, this video is going to be about surprises. Speaking of surprises, one of the hallmarks I feel for a great thriller is that it's supposed to surprise you. Doesn't matter if you know a little bit of the story or you're going in completely blind, a great thriller is going to find some way to surprise you in the best possible manner. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 surprise books of 2023. We start off with Artificial Wisdom by Thomas Weaver. Now, and one of the books that I will always jump into is if I find out it's about AI. It's always a hot topic. I'm a geek that way, and I just want to read more. I want to see how it's adapted in thrillers. So when I first came across it, I thought, okay, maybe it's gonna be a little bit of a cyberpunk kind of vibe. But nope. The best way to describe artificial wisdom is if a time machine was invented and this author managed to go into the near future and come back and write a very harrowing and a very horrifying description and depiction of what's going to happen if we stay the course. Now, as far as thrillers go, this is a tremendously and energy packed thriller, and at the same time it just surprises you by how raw and how realistic it feels. It honestly feels like a memoir of the future. So Artificial Wisdom, if you haven't read it, I strongly urge you to. At number 2, I'm gonna go with 77 North by Danny Marshall. That book, I think I can best describe it as Agatha Christie if you mix those books with a lot of explosions, car chases, and gunfire. There are books that really surprise you because of how fun they are to read. That you just want to keep on diving into the action. You want to keep on that adventure. You want to know more about the characters because it's just so fun to read. The book literally surprises you because it's that fun to read. And that was 77 North in my case. So, book 2. Now, coming to book 1, I actually have it here. Nice. That's gonna be Robert Swartwood's The Killing Room. Now, just looking at the cover, and that's what I looked at. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by the cover, but when I looked at it, I thought it was gonna be a bit of mystery, suspense, action, but I'm glad I went to the book blind because the way the story changes, and it's not a change that someone's gonna say it in a dialogue or it's a narration of sorts. No, you're in the middle of the action. You're looking at the protagonist from a very from the point of view of let's say one of the bad guys. Not gonna spoil much, but let's just say one of the naughty guys, and everything changes. It caught me off guard. It was shock and awe in a really, really fascinating manner. So I would recommend that you go into this book, and for those who read it, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying when I'm talking about the fact that things just change completely. And if you haven't, read it. Don't try to follow up too much on what it's about. Even in my review, I didn't talk much about it. I just went into the book blind, just as I suggest that you do, and you're gonna be caught off guard. Trust me. So these are my top 3 surprise books of 2023. I look forward to be surprised even more in 2024.